Hello.
Hi everybody, how's it going?
We're still in the mountains here.
Yeah.
It's Saturday, October 6th.
It is, and we've had just a terrific day. We got up and had free breakfast again.
Oh, I like the free breakfast.
And so that was one of the highlights. And so and we decided this time we were going to hike on the other side of the mountains.
First of all, behind us, this is our view from our balcony. And, well, there's part of the hotel. But anyway, It's very nice.
Yeah,
Very nice.
it's just beautiful. And so we decided to drive to the other side of the Mount Perdido, the third highest mountain in the Pyrenees. And so we went to the other side, and there were considerably more people on this side of the Pyrenees than on the other side.
Yeah, I don't know if you watched yesterday, but we met up with one couple and an angry dog yesterday. Today, there must have been 100, 200, 300 cars in the parking lot.
Yeah, there was just a whole bunch of cars.
They were everywhere. We had to just kind of pull in, and there's no order. You just kind of try to find a spot.
Yep. And so we got and started hiking, and it was going to be about a 6-mile hike, and so up into the mountains, and then of course 6 miles back. So it was just beautiful. We had a beautiful day. The hike was alongside a river, and they had half a dozen to a dozen waterfalls.
One part was like a little waterfall into a pool, into another pool, another pool, and it was just
with ledges
gorgeous.
That people were having a picnic or sunbathing or doing all sorts of stuff.
And the walkway was went up, but it didn't go up so terribly that we couldn't make it. It was and it was a pretty, most of it, I would say 90% was a well-traveled, you know, 2 people could walk next to each other, maybe 3. So the terrain was good.
And we got up to the top, and it was an alpine meadow, and then at the far end where the trail split, and there was a rock waterfall, water just trickling down the rock. And then if you wanted to climb the mountain, you went another 3.3 kilometers and hiked up to the refuge, where you spent the night, and then the next morning you get up real early, like 3 or 4 in the morning, and climb the mountain summit at Mount Perdido, and then you come back all the way, they said. So
yeah, well, you could tell the people that were there for a day trip and those that were going to be there overnight.
Yeah, the backpacks weren't nearly as full with the people who were there overnight. So.
But we must have climbed about 160 flights of stairs, and when we started, there were these little waterfalls, and people were hovering around. But that was nothing compared to going farther up.
It was spectacular. It was really fun.
People walking dogs. It was. So anyway, so we were plenty tired, and we came back and ate in, and we're getting ready for traveling tomorrow.
Yep. We love you guys.
Love you.
Talk to you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.